Well, good afternoon guys and ladies. I'm just going to do prep evening meal for tonight. And tonight we have Tesco's pork belly with apple sauce. Now for 2 people, that is lovely. It's dead easy to prepare. We can take it out of the packet, get into the packet, and then you just leave it in your tub till you want it. And you've got your sauce, the end bit which you put on top. Now there's nothing really to prep that wise. I always look to see how many carbs is in everything because of my diabetes. So I know that's 7.6 carbs. So basically I've just got to take 1 jab. Well, I take 2 because sometimes I'm doubling it. Right, the next thing is new potatoes, minted new potatoes. So we've got the new potatoes, which courtesy of our good man at Tesco. So put the new potatoes. I like to cut them up small. Don't like nothing big. And these are, in fact, these are quite good. I've never seen them small at Tesco's, but maybe because I haven't done cookery program before, or at least a cookery video. So there's only 2 of us, so we don't need a lot. Okay, she don't eat big meals. So we're just going to do these. Make them small, not all of them, but some of them, see, some of them a bit big, so just cut them out. Well, that's more than enough there. What I'm going to do now is put a bit of water in there, so just get the water. So that's prepared. So then, what we're going to do, we're going to get a bit of mint sauce and put it in the water. The reason I do that is because it gives it just a flavour really. Yeah, nice. And I'll put a bit of mint sauce on when they're cooked. And you either like mint sauce or you don't. I'm a big lover. Right, the next job we're going to do is we're going to do Baton Carrots. Now, any ex-soldier will tell you Baton Carrots always had a size limit. If they weren't to the size limit, they used to get chucked out the window. Well, perhaps not chucked out the window because we was on a 13th floor building. But they used to get chucked out the window, or sorry, they used to chuck them at you basically. But I can't remember because it's about a while back now since I left. How big they were. So I'm hoping Jason, if he watches this video, he might be able to help me on that one. If not, I'll put it on the Army Catering Corps page, which I've got on Facebook. So, what you got to do is peel them. And these are they're quite easy, Baton Carrots, but it's just doing it. You can cheat, you can buy them in packets already made. But for this occasion, I thought I'd chop some up. But if I'm honest with you, I do sometimes buy them in the shop. It costs £1 a bag, but it's just easier. It might be a bit slightly cheaper to get the non-peeled ones. For time and effort, you can get the other ones. It doesn't take long to do. Right, so get rid of your rubbish. I tend to put all my rubbish in a pot, and then after I've done that, put it all in the bin. Obviously, I'm currently working. Well, I'm going to start when the spring comes to do a vegetable garden. I'm doing one at work and one in the house, so we should have some herbs and spices and everything to use, and carrots. Carrots are not a good one with us, but the best one to do is potatoes. Potatoes, new potatoes, you'd be surprised how easy they are to grow. Obviously we can all grow tomatoes and green beans, but then you get some other stuff which is not easy. One of them carrots. I tried broccoli and cauliflower last year, that didn't work. But there's obviously a reason behind it. I've got all the books, start reading. That's after I've learned how to edit these videos. So, carrots, basically, you want them all to be the same size if you can. If they're not the same size, you add it. Well, you've not added it, it's just nice to see them all the same size. Because Reminds me of my military training. Oh, by the way, if I do start singing, then I do apologise, just the way I am. I start talking to myself, I'm sure it's old age, you know. 57 now, and you've got to do something when you get older, don't you? But it's a laugh, people, even the workmates find it funny now. Well, I'll go name that tune. And they'll start naming the tune. Right, so, you've got the carrots, and what I'm going to do is slice them. So, basically, all the same size. I've sliced them 3 times. Well, this one I'll do 2 because it's a bit different size. And do the same with this one. Do the same with all of them. Chop them into 3. See? 3. They're quite nice. Right, I'll get the saucepan on the wall. Right, on carrots, I've always found it really nice to add orange juice. Don't know why, I think that's an old thing. I think that's another military thing. When we had functions, we used to put orange juice in it. I think just to give it more the flavour. Because obviously the flavour on carrots is nice of getting orange on. I'm not 100% where it did come from. So it'd be interesting to know where I got it from. But Jenny likes it. My mum and dad wouldn't like it. My niece, she wouldn't like it, definitely not. I don't know about my sister. I never really asked her if she liked carrots in the orange. But as a rule, me and Jenny really like it. As long as they're not al dente. I'm not a big lover of al dente. But I remember on functions back in the day, well, up to a couple of years ago when I was working for Compass as part of the army, we used to, we always used to do this sort of stuff. And on functions, you did the veg al dente, but not everyone likes it that way. So, what do? You can't really do nothing. Right, so Baton Carrots, I'll show you in a minute like the finished product. I'll take the camera away, get the phone away from the mount, we can be able to look at them and see what you think. But like I say, I can't remember the actual sizes, but I'm sure somebody will tell me. So that's that one. Right, next one. Let's put this in the bin. The next one we're going to do is one of my favourites, and it's stir-fried veg. Goes well with any meal. So today we've got peppers, courgette, onion, which is perfect. So all you do with this one is rough chop. So don't worry about too much of the sizing. Put it in your little bowl, your pot, sorry. And you've got your courgettes. Courgettes are lovely. I never used to like courgettes back in the day, but I don't know, I've come to like them. And this is, like I say, so I tend to do mine like that. Some people do battens, some people do something else, it doesn't matter really. Just quickly chop this up. Knife skills, they do come in handy sometimes, but not everyone's trained on knife skills. So basically what you want to remember is to get your fingers, your fingers be out, like, go down with your knife. If you're going to cut anything, it's going to be your knuckle. Now I've done that a lot of times, and it was always when I used to do lamb. I don't know why, the lamb was a problem in them days. Right, next job is the bit of pepper. Don't worry too much about, just chop it, but don't worry about all the stuff. It's not going to harm you. It's wastage, don't want to use any wastage. You've got lots of pepper. And then what you do, like what I said yesterday, any leftovers you put into your into your plastic bag and put it in the fridge. Now what would be nice with this is a few mushrooms. I believe I've used them on mushrooms. Right, let's put a bit more pepper. What you could do with your carrots and all, thinking about it, is put some fresh orange in. Put a bit of fresh orange in with it, that'll give it a nice taste. So there's your veg, it's all prepped. So basically, that's my evening meal done. So put that away, put that away. So in a minute, I'll show you my prep. So welcome back guys. As I said, that's the pork all ready to go. It's quite easy really. Just leave that in your tray, take that out of the bucket, lid and tray. There's your applesauce for later. There's the new potatoes, I've got mint in them, but obviously I'll add more later. That's the Baton Carrots, see what I mean? They're near enough all the same size. And there's your stir fried veg, which I really love. I've added a bit of oil to them, sunflower oil, and I've also added some pepper and salt. But I'm thinking about losing olive oil, but I'll have to see what the indoors says. Right, I'll leave this with you. I'll leave it now, and I'll come back later and show you when it's all cooked. So guys, here we have the finished product for tonight's evening meal. You have minted new potatoes, Baton carrots, stir fried veg, pork with applesauce. I put some mint and butter on the potatoes, and I put a bit of parsley just to make it look a bit colourful. And basically I think tonight's meal looks pretty good. We'll have to see what Jen thinks of it. Obviously she wants gravy, so I'll have to put a gravy on it. Thank you for watching.